Hello.
Hello.
Welcome
Hello.
back, horror enthusiasts, survivors, and denizens of hell. You've returned to our almost weekly Dystopia Live, where you see our dear, good, and kind players are trying to survive hell.
Yeah.
I am your dungeon master for today once again. And to my left is
Who's on the left?
honestly, I have no idea what the Twitch setup is, so I actually don't know who's to my left. I know who's to my left in Discord.
Well,
Shall we just have a guess, or?
Yes.
Pick a random one. They're canonically to my left.
to your left would be Zeke.
Oh, hello. I am to the left apparently. I am playing Zeke, and I'm very excited to survive hell, if you can say that. Yes. Is there anyone to my right?
Yes, that would be me. I play Taiwan, and well, I'm basically just ready to see what's gonna happen. Eh?
Is it me?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right above me.
Hello. I'm playing Kodaki. Yeah. Let's see what's gonna happen. So.
And to all of our sadness, and we apologize for this, but our favorite player, Leonard, could not make it today. I accidentally ran him over with a truck, and thus he isn't here. That is not true. I did not murder him, but he can't make it here for reasons which greatly upsets all of us. But because he isn't here, I would once again, like last time, employ our kind and loving audience to reach deep into their bank accounts and donate to Dystopia, either through mobile pay or the merch store or a patron, or however you wish to support your local Dystopia horror entertainment, so that we may survive through the grim times that we exist in, until we can bring you even more grim times through horror.
Yes.
Dear Tech
What
Man,
he said.
what else? Is there anything else I should cover before I start beginning our tale? In that case, as last we left off, we began our tale with our various players deciding to head out for a relaxing evening in a newly opened nightclub near the Arbor, which they found plenty of accessibilities to various vices that they were seeking out, be it alcohol, social company, use of drugs, or whatever it may be. To everyone's surprise, it turned out this entire establishment was in fact to employ mortals and make it attractive for them to commit sins in this place. And if they sinned enough, the fiendish creatures at the party could open up a portal to hell and throw them into it. And if their sins were strong enough, these mortals, who haven't died but yet exist in hell in an entirely new body of theirs, mirroring the sin they have committed, will be bound to the sin, and they belong in hell until they manage to redeem themselves and resolve themselves of sin, and then will try to seek a way out of here. But for now, they arrived through the wasteland towards Malborg into the great city and dabbled around through various bars. One of the clever players took a number in the queue of despair towards the eventual judgment. The rest did not take a number, and we will see what happens later with that fact. Some people want to dabble in alcohol, trying to play games to win these strange green to red crystals, which they discovered contain souls which can be consumed for some sort of fiendish power, which both Kodaki and Leonard chose to consume a decent bit of, and have since, outside of the gambling halls, engaged in a rock throwing contest, as for some strange reason they believe getting a rock to the face is how you consume them. But this is where our tale continues. We have all of our dear compatriots and players outside the gambling halls in the street, sitting upon the burning rocks, scorching their bottoms as well as their hands and feet, surrounded by these stones, which Zeke is merrily trying to plunder a few for themselves. And as we return to this moment we left off, is there anything each of you would like to do?
I'm just gonna finish pocketing 2 more stones and then just brush myself off and not take any more. It's okay, I just wanted a few.
I'm just gonna try to stop laughing.
Now. So I'm gonna go and see if I can get any more stones.
As you get up to get more stones, and however way you wish, Leonard points towards you and goes, Hey! We're not done here, Kodaki. I have more stones, and you should also throw more at me. I'm not done trying this stuff.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Yeah, it feels great. It feels wonderful.
Sure.
Well, can I eat him? Am I that big?
You're pretty big. You could probably fit most of his forearm in your mouth, but you could try to start eating him. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I want to eat his forearm.
Right, so you grab him, picking up, and you start to pull his arm into your mouth. As you do so, you notice that a part of Leonard's stomach, as his shirt becomes unbuttoned, he's gotten more bulging stomach with various pus and smoke emanating from his skin. As from his chest to his navel, a large hole opens up of teethy maw and starts biting into your arm as you're carrying him instead. And he just starts looking at you manically. I think I'm the one who's going to eat you, Kodaki. You are a tasty morsel compared to these stones. Am I the only one who Kodaki at all?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to bitch slap the fuck out of him.
Take your large hand and you slap him across the face. You hear a crack in his neck and you see he's a large bulge, inwards indent in his face happen at his cheek. That seems to flap out like a greasy flap of skin below his jaw. And he just grabs and pulls into his face again as his skin is slowly turning more and more gray and more putrid.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on, but I'm starting to feel greater and greater. As Leonard is slowly losing his legs, becoming more of a sludgy mess that seems to emanate this toxic fume that is close to causing you all to gag and lose whatever food you consumed before the party.
I'm going to move away so that this fog stuff doesn't affect me.
That's a good idea. I do the same.
I'm already affected of it, so I don't care.
Okay.
So as you're trying to fight Leonard in that case, Kodaki, you have a hard time focusing on the fight as you keep uncontrollably gagging and you feel your stomach threatening to go through your mouth at the sheer putricity of this reeking mess that used to be Leonard.
Hmm. Can I just throw him away from us?
You put your hand into it and you find it is swallowed into his greasy flesh, much like trying to punch Play-Doh.
What does that?
Maybe we should just move to safety and hope he calms down.
He starts where you punched him and your hand has sunken into his flesh. Teeth start to emanate around and starts consuming your face.
We should do something. I mean,
Korvac is losing his hand.
What can we do?
I don't know. I have a couple of feathers left. We can throw that at him. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
You run round the side and try and tickle him with the feathers, and I'll pull Kodaki out.
Kodaki is losing his forearm at this point, hand already deep within Leonard.
Sure. I try, I guess.
I don't know. I'm gonna run up and start pulling Kodaki out. Yeah.
Kodaki is significantly larger than you, and moving him isn't an option for your small, frail, petite. Kodaki is losing his entire arm up to the shoulder at this point.
Can you pull him? Can I tickle?
Can I pull my arm out?
You pull your arm back, taking a step backwards, seeing the stump where your shoulder is, and as your left arm is entirely gone. And Leonard keeps itching towards you in this strange rolling motion of him just being a sludgy ooze that vaguely resembles a humanoid. The fact that he has arms and head, but stomach and down is just this oozing sludge.
Should we just leave?
I think
Loud footsteps cracking the rock that you all stand upon as something approaching.
I look at whatever's approaching us.
It is a large, roughly 18 feet tall creature of this bluish crackled skin, various heads and mouths sticking out of various orifices all across the stomach, arms, face, back. These many mouths that keep whispering and saying things that you can't quite tell. But it seems to make your head spin from it as it approaches close to Leonard and starts to grab him in one of its arms as these mouths start biting into Leonard.
What?
This large, blue, honking man says something akin to, "This one is reclaimed by the master. You've gathered enough sin to be judged."
Can I throw a stone at him?
And then hits him and then rolls down to the ground.
I try to, I don't know, use the last of the feathers for something. I don't know, tickling.
Fly away.
Maybe see if I can bribe him with them or something.
He looks towards you as you offer this gift. An interesting offer, but alas, I believe this is worth more than feathers.
Okay, you can have 10 greenstones as well.
To have plenty of sustenance and souls, those are petty.
What do you want?
The large honking blue creature lifts his other arm up above his head and starts tearing a hole into the thin air, seeming to be some sort of gateway that he starts walking across. As he says, "You have nothing to offer.
Hey, fuck, you can have my redstone if you want.
Gluttonous."
What?
So that's just it then? We can't do anything?
What do you want to try?
My redstone.
redstone at him?
No, I don't want to throw it. But I want to bribe him with it.
Right, you ask him to hold presenting the redstone, offering that in return for Leonard, as he looks over to you. Why would I desire fiendish soul gem when I already have a fiend here?
Ooh.
Okay, you can have my number.
So call me, maybe?
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do about this.
Rachel walks through the portal with Leonard in arm.
Can we kill him somehow?
I try to enter.
You try to enter the portal?
Yeah.
All right, you start leaping down, taking a running sprint, marching towards the portal to try to get ready to jump. As this holding creature slowly turns around, you are met with a fist to the face and plummet to the ground.
Yeah, from one of my green stones at Tywin. Just to make him big. So we
You
can fight
receive a
back.
stone to the head.
Stop throwing stuff. You saw what happened there. No. Don't. Ah.
I already throw it. I already have.
Close it, and Leonard is gone, been thrown to an unknown place.
Fuck's sake.
We've just started and we've already lost one friend.
So what do we do now?
Can I use search or something to see if I can find him?
How do you wish to search?
Yeah, I don't know. Just a natural search.
By
Oh,
natural,
it's a
you mean just
portal
walking
thing.
around looking for him.
Yeah, just walking around looking for him.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. Okay, give me a second. I have to see if I can find it. Oh fuck, I don't have anything. I got 3.
Nice. You look around amongst various infernal beings, and you find someone resembling whatever Leonard had become. This oozing mass of grey skin that just seems to plummet smoke out of it. That's probably Leonard.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
All right, you approach this individual, and as they turn around to look at you, you see an unrecognizable face. Not that Leonard's was very recognizable afterwards either. So it could be, as it stares at you and looks at you and asks you, "What do you want from me?"
Hey, Leonard! So we're just walking over here. So do you want to come with?
You.
Hello?
Ready? Yes.
What?
I would find you.
Are you sure that's Leonard?
It looks like Leonard.
It doesn't sound like Leonard.
No.
Oh,
Could I keep seriously died?
Give me a second. Can I give it a stone and then take another stone and throw it at him? And if he throws one back at me, then it's probably Leonard.
I like your idea of investigating and figuring out whether it's Leonard. So you hand him a stone as you toss one into it.
Yeah.
As you throw the stone, you manage to hit it square in the chest as it goes inwards and bounces off into the ground, much like you trying to throw a rock at a trampoline.
Can I catch it again?
Absolutely.
I do that.
All right, you have your stone back without losing it. The creature looks at its hand, at the stone that you have given it, and looks up to you and expresses, "I thank you for the gift."
Oh, you're meant to throw it.
See, it's not
Okay,
Leonard.
Okay, maybe.
I throw it?
What did you say, Leonard?
Where do I throw it?
At me!
Okay. It throws the stone at you and hits you softly in the stomach, clearly not putting much force behind it.
See, it's probably Leonard. Can he just be Leonard too?
Your logic is clearly impeccable.
Yeah.
I think it's Leonard.
So,
I am Leonard now.
so, what's your real name?
Leonard.
Leonard.
Did you say nerd?
Leonard.
No. Oh.
Okay.
So,
Guys, I
yeah,
don't
that's
think this is the. Sorry.
probably the same. That is definitely not him.
I think it's Leonard. Can I pick him up and just take him with me?
You can.
I want to do that because he's Leonard now. He's my Leonard.
The strange creature.
Oh
Again,
no.
it fumes and reeks with toxic smells, and it's difficult to carry without you gagging uncontrollably. But you are holding it, though probably rearing your nose away from it.
Yeah. So where do we go now? Now that we have Leonard.
We should probably do something about the whole absolving us of our sins thing.
Yeah. Is there like a fountain, or can you like have a type of bath or shower to like get it all out with water and be clean again?
Yeah, then we can wash Leonard as well, so then he don't stink.
Yeah.
For the sake of the audience, the terrible
Not
insight we did just before the stream that Zeke is desiring to cleverly and comedically put into the game, which I give one inspiration point for because I'm.
Woo!
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
I mean, it doesn't hurt trying.
That is true, but where would you find any resemblance of water in a place where liquid evaporates?
Maybe they've made the liquid into a solid? Like a soap?
A soap.
I don't know.
So cleaning ice.
Wait, didn't you still have the liquor, Tywin?
No, I tried to make some Molotov cocktails out of it, and it evaporated on me. So, yeah, that didn't help.
Fair enough.
Would have been nice
So-
though.
Can we look around to see if we can find any liquid?
You take a scan around the general nearby vicinity, and you discern that there is in fact liquid around, mostly beneath the stones you're standing on in the form of magma.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hurt.
It is, however, technically a liquid.
It's your idea. You go ahead, Zeke.
But what if we like mix it with some like herbs or stuff, cleansing materials?
A person starts walking up behind Zeke, wearing a strange furry cloak and a tattered, withered look, long white beard, and only a singular eye, as the empty socket seems to just be crawling with various insects, wearing a frail wooden cane.
It's Odin.
To hear your conversation.
Oh, hello, sir. And who may you be?
I go by many names, but let's save those for when we are friends. I hear you want to absolve yourself. I think I have a solution.
That would be lovely. Does it include like a bath or a fountain or something?
Not quite that, but definitely something that will purify you.
— It's fire. It's always fire.
Probably.
Can you show us to this cleansing thing, and then maybe we can make a fun adventure out of it and then become friends?
I like your line of thought. The only requirement I have to bring you is all of you are willing to come. As far as I see you seek, you would like to be absolved and find your way home, right?
Yeah, I miss my home and I miss all the people and my friends there.
Yeah. I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, why the fuck not? Leonard's coming too.
Perfect. Let me just fasten the link so we can ride this bus together. The old frail man opens one of the sides of his fur-like cloak, which seemed to resemble more that of medieval royalty than it, except singed, burned, scabbled, holed, and repatched. And from it he pulls out a chained hook that he places in Zeke's chest and twists it. Then goes over to Tywin, places it in his chest and twists it. And lastly, puts it into Kordak's leg, because Kordak is very tall at the moment, and twists it.
What about Leonard?
I don't think he can be saved, but I will gladly bring him with us if you would like.
The
Please
more
do that.
friends, the merrier.
He puts once again this
Not Leonard.
chained hook
Again.
into the strange creature and twists it. And you see all the change meeting towards a ring in his hand. As he looks at you, I hope you're ready for some traveling.
Yeah, I like traveling.
All right, the
Hey, let's do
old
it.
man yanks at the chain, and you each find yourself moved. The air around you becoming pitch black, soft emptiness. You gasp for air. Your skins feel chilled and cold. Everything is first black, then bright, and then light moving beside you at rapid speed until you find yourself standing in a gray-stoned room. The green rock beneath it, circular with two rings of purple. In this strange room, there is a window outside, and otherwise, it's a very plain, small room with a circular spiral stairway going downwards into the unknown.
So, I guess anywhere is down.
Now, to introduce myself, you hear from within the room, though the man is not present. I am someone people refer to as the Hollower. I believe you people here in Hell are sent here for reasons beyond your control. Now, all you have to do is repeatedly die, in which case your soul will slowly break and you will cease to exist as a whole.
No, I don't want to do that.
That doesn't sound very cleansing or going back to our normal lives.
I am cleansing your soul into the purities that is the grey sphere, where there is neither good nor evil, consciousness nor lack thereof. The pure building blocks that is consciousness and existence.
I heard.
It doesn't sound very safe.
I think he should do it. Just so we can see that it doesn't hurt.
So, is it like a test, or is it just old school suicide, or what's going on? Do we need to fight someone? Something?
Say that we are gonna die over and over again.
As you're looking around the small room, there are four blackboards with a piece of chalk going by them. There is your name written and a somewhat crudely drawn picture of chalk, where there's 3 lines for each of you.
What are those lines?
I mean, they might be days or years or timestamps. The amount of us that are here at one time, or how much he likes us. At least he likes us equally, so we're all equal friends.
I don't think this has anything to do with friendship, really.
Well, he told us his name, which he said he only does with friends. So I think we're in the right direction.
Yeah, but I think it's the wrong kind of friends.
Well, technically, he told us one of the names he were called by, not his name.
That's probably why he seems a bit sketchy and is giving us strange things we should do.
Like dying over and over, that's a pretty sketchy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't want to be his friend if he wants me to die over and over again. I don't think that's a good friendship.
The being you refer to as Leonard speaks up and says, I regret everything about you.
Yeah, I get why, but
Wait, what?
you chose to come with us because that guy told you that your new name was Leonard.
And it is.
I mean,
Do you want to try, Leonard?
Send me with a soul gem. I hope to finally find a nice person in hell.
well, we are trying to rid ourselves of our sins. We can get out of here. So
We want to be
Have
nice.
you tried that?
that would make us nice people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you regretting, Leonard?
Because now I'm going to die.
You're already dead. You're in hell. Sorry to say it.
Don't be mean to our friends, Kurdak. I mean,
Though
like,
this might be preferable to eternal torment.
but Leonard, did you have a sin that you tried to absolve yourself of and try and get back?
Are you saying there's a hope?
Yeah, that's what we've been told. That's what we're trying to look for. We can look for it together as friends.
No, there was an escape.
What was a mistake?
I didn't know there was an escape.
Aww.
It's always an escape.
Okay.
But now we'll try and find it. So I'm gonna go look at that chalkboard thing, see if I can discern anything from it.
Right,
Yeah.
you go over to it and you're touching it closer. It is a chalkboard with 3 lines of chalk, your name, and a crudely drawn picture of your face.
So at least it's a crudely drawn picture of my face. So is there anything not normal about it?
Maybe the fact that it was here before your arrival. That's pretty strange.
We're in hell. I'm
You are in hell. This is correct.
pretty much. I am not expecting anything to be the usual.
Mm.
Can we see what's going to happen if we erase one of the names?
Drag your hand over one of the names, and there's chalk on your hand at the is unchanged.
What?
Is
So
there
nothing
some
happens,
chalk
really.
that's there?
Yes, there is.
Can I draw something with the chalk?
What do you want to draw? Draw.
Oh, I want to draw. I want to draw 4 people, stick people, standing next to each other, holding hands, and then a nice big sun in the background. And we all look really happy. And then we're standing on top of the earth that I'm drawing. So it's all very positive and happy.
Can you lend me the chalk?
You have your own
Yeah.
chalk.
Okay.
Just break it in half and give you one.
Cool. Can I write the hollow as just the hollow was name wasn't it that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to write his name there. Yeah, and then just one line. He's only get one. Just to see if anything happens.
Ones are all present. They're all very nice, and they're all there. And it seems to change nothing. So
Lee says there's some more positivity in the world.
Okay, is there anywhere we can go from here?
there's a window and there's a staircase.
Okay, I want to jump out the window. I'm gonna
Alright.
take Leonard. I'm gonna take Leonard with me.
Oh no.
Oh wait! And you grab him and you jump out the window and you start falling. And you realize this window is a little high up as you are falling, and most of the time you cannot see the ground. You see these dark plumage of black clouds as you start falling rapidly, gaining speed. Then starting to escape your grasp as you slowly grip him harder, keeping close to your body to avoid him flying out of you. As you start falling and falling, and you're starting to see the ground.
Can I land on Leonard? You said he was a blurry thing, so can I land on him?
Yes, you press beneath you and prepare for impact. As you collide with the ground, and you feel your skull crack inwards, the bones pierce your brains and your organs splatter out as you wake up a short moment afterwards back in the room. Both you and Leonard now have 2 lines next to your name instead of 3, and you feel like something is missing.
Wait, didn't you say that because I got one of the greenstone on me, then I could what's it called?
Right.
What? Yeah, regenerate.
Yeah, you can do that. Except that you die instantly from a massive fall.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Regeneration requires there is something to regenerate.
Fair enough.
Become a morning breakfast porridge.
So I have tried something. Now it's one of your turns.
Yeah. I just take the chalk from my chalkboard and write just above one of the lines. Yeah, we're screwed. And then I start walking down the stairs.
Wait,
All right.
can I write another line to me? So I get one my back?
Right.
Genius! I want to do that.
Yeah, now 3 lines again.
Nice. How many lines can I write?
You start filling the board with lines, and there's as many as you can possibly fit there.
Okay, I want to do that.
You just fill it completely full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So what's gonna happen going down the stairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, me too.
Or I was just writing a bit. Going to write down your numbers so I do not forget this. So start approaching down the stairs, and there's various strange writing on the walls. You're watching the various strange design of the stone, writing in strange foreign languages, and it's generally very dark here. As you leave the first room, it's as if light starts clinging to you in close proximity, and about roughly 3 meters away from you, everything just becomes pitch black. As you start making your way roughly 15 steps down the stairs, the wall to your left starts glowing bright blue. As the walls to the side of this Tower of Avon fall, the rock falls to the side and makes way like an open doorway to the outside world. As the glowingness starts to make a force field and shoves you all out of the side of the tower as you plummet towards the ground.
Not again. Not again. Fuck's sake.
The rest of you get to experience the same thing as Kodaki did as you fall towards the ground.
Can I land on everyone this time just to see if I can break the fall?
Absolutely. You try to grab towards all of the other people trying to get beneath you. Would anyone like to stop him from doing this, or just let him indulge in his game?
I don't really see it making a difference, so I'm gonna see what happens.
All right. Now, this would be a wonderful idea, having 3 people take your fall, if you weren't bloody massive and they can't cover you. So you once again climb down, and everybody loses a line on the board, and you all feel like something is missing. Kodaki specifically, you feel slightly empty around your chest, as Kodaki's board now only has 1 line.
Wait, I wrote so many lines!
They're not there anymore.
God damn it, this is cheating. I'm just gonna sit on the ground and just wait to see what's gonna happen to the others.
What?
I'm gonna carry on drawing happy pictures.
Yes, as the previous pictures were erased, you keep drawing happy little pictures.
I go over to the spiral staircase and I sit down at the top of the stairs and just try to figure out what to do next.
Very well.
Where was the voice coming from?
Start looking about the room and circling far and wide. You find a strange blue crystal, much like the green and red ones in appearance, placed on a small pedestal.
Does it have any, like, labeling name or anything on it?
No, just in a small pedestal.
I'm not gonna touch it. Can I whisper into it? Hello?
You approach closer to whisper it. As you whisper into it and you put your ear to it, you hear back, "Hello?
Hi, friend. Who are you?
Ah, yes, it is me, the poor lost soul Kevin, trapped in this cursed gem forever to suffer."
That doesn't sound very nice. How did you get stuck in there?
Jesus Christ, you're thick. I'm the hollower.
Oh. How did you get stuck in a stone?
Not stuck in the stone.
Why are you in a stone? Do you like
I
being
am
in stones?
inside the stone. Don't you have telephones where you're from?
I've spent most of my life in a forest.
Surprisingly, that makes a lot of sense.
Wait, if it's like a telephone, can we call others? Just to see if we can get any help?
It's worth saying, as you spend time in this room, Kodaki and quote-unquote Leonard are starting to become ever so slightly transparent and see.
What?
You tried to jump out the window, man.
Yeah, I have this number. Can someone come and get me now? I don't want to be here anymore.
Um.
Too bad, bro.
Hey, Hollower.
Yes.
So, where did you grow up? Now you know that I grew up in a forest. Where did you grow up?
I don't see why this conversation is important, as you're about to die and leave your souls to the eternal grey cycle, as reality had intended it. When I'm done, there will be no hell, no heaven, and no earth.
Just
But
limbo.
why do you want that? What will you do if there's no hell, no heaven, no earth, and no people?
There will be peace, like the universe is meant to be. There will be nothing.
But won't
the
you
universe
still
is-
be there?
No. When I'm done, I am hollowing myself.
Oh.
But there will never be peace. The universe is chaos. It has always been chaos and will always be chaos. Chaos is the lack of order. The lack of order means that there will be no one around. Therefore, it will just be chaos. And that defeats the purpose of what you're doing.
You get no response, as Zeke is still the one who is talking into the gem.
Oh. So they just hear me talking to nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
And vice versa, the hollower can only hear Zeke, for they're the one in contact with the gem.
Okay.
So,
But how? Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, so everything I just said, I actually didn't say because I couldn't hear him.
You probably gathered as much as Zeke was talking to the hollower, and you can still easily have said it to make your point into the room, or maybe hope that Zeke will pass it on, or that there's some sort of loudspeaker function so he heard you. I don't see that.
That's right.
I don't think you automatically assume he couldn't hear you, but you probably assume it now.
Yeah.
You could not to, because mostly because I don't want to retcon that brilliant speech.
Well, thank you, I guess.
Yeah, Tywin said a thing, it was very good. Why does this doesn't even make sense for you? When did you start hating noise? What? I didn't hear what you said.
I disagree. The world was meant to be pure. I return it to the pure.
Well, well, if why don't you just go and live in the forest like I did? There it's very pure and quiet and there's no people. Why do you worry about what everyone else does in their life? Why don't you just make the best life for yourself?
Because what people do impact the world as a whole, and they have ruined the beauty.
So what's he saying?
You know any songs?
Are you asking the hollower?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you tell me of some of the songs or sing them for me so I can get an idea about what you were like in your childhood and what you've learned from where you've been?
Excuse me while I take a moment to kick up to myself. Oh, I like you in particular, Sandra. You're pretty funny.
Thank you.
I know of the dirge of stars, the dwindle of the damned, and the origin of all. But my most favorite song is the Song of Silence.
That makes sense, but isn't that contradicting itself? Because a song is something making noise, and silence is no noise.
Yes. It's why it's
But I mean, your entire thing is very contradictory, I'd say.
your entire existence is meaningless. Now that we pointed out the obvious, how about you get back to dying? Apparently I offended Stefan. He just left again.
No. But what if I don't want to die? What if my life means something to me? And Tywin's life means something to me. I don't want him to die.
I hear your sweet pleas of understanding and meaningfulness in existence, and I raise you with the nothingness and inevitable end of everything that I am trying very hard to usher forward.
That doesn't really... What if I don't want to die? You can't force us to die, can you? Do we have to choose it?
I'm pretty sure I'm currently forcing you to stay here, where most of your options are death. But if it is helpful for you, I'd think it a great game to see people's willingness to struggle for the sake of idiocy and nothingness. So know this, there is an escape. An unlikely one, but an escape.
I don't think you're a very nice person. I don't really want to be your friend.
Oh no, my feelings are so hurt.
Yeah. Maybe that's why you don't have any friends. Because you don't think anyone matters. But my friends matter to me.
I think the reason I don't have any friends is because I keep killing people in hell.
That may be true, but I've given you way more attention than you deserve. So I'm going to go back to my friends now and tell them that there is an escape and we'll work together and use the power of friendship and hope to escape and live happily. And you can sit there in your stone and think about your sad, contradicting songs.
You know, that might be the best news I've heard in weeks, is that you will shut up and leave me alone.
I'll come back with frequent updates, it's okay. I'm gonna walk over to Tywin and be like, hey, I found out that there's actually a way out of here. He said it's unlikely, but there is a way out. So we should look for that.
Yeah, definitely. But should we bring that stone?
Maybe. We can convince him to give us hints.
See, that would be a good idea.
Do you want to touch it? I'm worried that if you touch it, something happens. Like, pick it up and move it.
Well, I'll try. So yeah, I go over and pick up the stone and well, walk back.
All right. As you pick up the stone, the pedestal starts sinking into the table that it is standing upon, and the whole room begins to quake and shake.
This is what I was afraid of. Can you
And
put
then
it back?
Well, the pedestal is gone, so no.
Can you put it back on the floor where the pedestal was?
And just as soon as it had begun, the room ceases to quake and stop.
Okay.
You were so offended by this that you left.
Hmm. So with this stone, phone, whatever.
Obviously, it's a telestone.
I like stone phone.
A telestone. Wow, really? Nice.
If there's one thing I've been doing a lot this week, it's dad jokes. It's continuing here.
Yeah.
Trust me, Lee is out there, one of our favorite audience members, and she's currently loving it. She loves when I make dad jokes.
Well, sure. So with this telestone, I start walking around and just seeing if anything reacts with it. Yeah.
All right, you put the stone to the chalkboard, you put it to the window, you put it to the various walls, you put it towards the stairs, you put it towards the table that it was standing on, and the pedestal does reappear.
Can I hear the hollower guy since I'm holding the stone?
You don't hear him at the moment. You don't know if he is being quiet or if it doesn't work for you.
Probably both.
Try talking to him. Ask him about his favorite song.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, you're there. So, I was just told to ask you something about a favorite song. What's that about?
Is this Zeke's friend again? I've told it to stop talking.
So, I gather you like silence.
You know, you're a pretty clever fellow, aren't you?
No, I'm just an idiot, but I sound smart. But yeah, whatever. Something about an escape. Slim to none chance.
Correct?
What is that all about?
Well, the escape with slim to no chance is about getting out of my Tower of Avon.
Yes. And I guess that, well, doing this whole tower thing, I assume that you like games, because this is pretty much a game.
Why, yes.
So how about being a good sportsman and providing us a hint?
You know, that seems pretty fair. Have you tried jumping out the window?
The window has been tried.
Interesting. Have you tried hugging the blue wall at the end of the stair?
That has been tried.
Excellent, excellent. Have you tried the spike ceiling yet?
Well, that one hasn't happened.
Oh, then sorry for the spoilers. That is not a very good sport of me to spoil the fun. Well, talk to me when you've done the spike ceiling.
Ask him
Well-
of the rules of the game, because all games have rules.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. What are the rules of this game?
Well, according to the rules of hell, I'm not allowed to punish people by just killing and hollowing them out. So, I made a deal. I get to make a game of an escape room, a haunted house, if you will. And there is an escape. I don't want you to escape, but the lords of hell deem it necessary that there is a fair chance.
Tyron, how about we
Okay.
Tyron? How about
Yeah.
we just give the blue stone to Zeke again, and then let Zeke annoy him until he gives us the answer.
Could be fun, but I think that will just
Only have one line left. I don't want to
yeah,
die.
exactly, and I think that would make everything go a lot faster. So
Yeah. So
let's just I pocket the I almost want to call it an eye stone just because but I pocket the telestone and I walk halfway down the stairs.
Very well. You take a couple of steps down, so your head is still peeking up to the floor your companions are standing on, but without going entirely down.
Yes. Does anything happen?
You're standing halfway down the stairs, staring into the room roughly at feet height towards your compatriots.
wait, is there any animals up here? Like
No.
birds or so? Outside the window? Maybe birds?
You're outside the window, and you see a blade appearing at the top of the window, slowly going downwards. Before it manages to approach you too close, you look out, and there are in fact the same soul shriekers flying around the sky.
We use animal handling to see if they can help us.
So you go ahead and try to gather their attention to make them approach in the hope you can commune them. As they start looking towards you, you once again hear the familiar shriek, "Sinners! Sinners! Sinners!" And they fly towards you.
Wait, I only want to have one towards me. I don't want to have all of them.
Well, you're getting 7.
Can I
Guys, come over to the stairs and basically do what I just did.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take Leonard with me.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
All right, you're now all standing around the stairs.
I take one more step down.
All right. You are still fine at the moment, and these soul shriekers are starting to poke their large heads and beaks through the window. But their body is too big to enter, but they seem to keep snapping towards you.
I want to throw a green stone at one of them.
Why would you throw a soul stone
Bigger.
at one of them?
Maybe we'll get bigger.
Why do you want it
Why
to
do you
get
want it to
bigger?
get bigger?
I don't know what to do with these stones. I'm just trying things, okay?
I have an idea. If you can get so big that you can basically punch a hole in the roof. Would that help? Anything? We don't know. We could try.
But if we fall down again, then we all die. So if we punch a hole in the roof, shouldn't we punch a hole in the floor instead?
He said something about a spike roof.
Yes, yeah, spike roof.
Yeah,
So if I punch it, I get spikes in my hand.
If you have regeneration, then it's okay.
And
you're saying something.
And you will eliminate the trap, I guess.
Okay, can I throw them at myself?
Okay, I'm gonna start getting real. Why do you assume throwing these things at your noggin is how you activate them when you've seen how they're supposed to be activated?
Yeah, throwing them at something and then they go, and then you turn into something bigger.
A demon inhaled one of the stone's mists and it lost its color when chasing out of the gambling hall. It has been completely random that you have thrown them at your own noses. When you threw it at Tywin and hitting the back of his head, nothing happened.
I just assumed that
you people
couldn't crazy. Smell anything. Okay, so what you're saying? I'm gonna sniff them?
Yes, like cocaine.
Okay, I want to try sniff the redstone.
Didn't we already use the redstone?
Yeah, the redstone.
I thought we used it, though. Am I misremembering?
No, I tried
He
to...
offered it as a trade.
Yeah, I offered it as a trade, but he didn't. Yeah, I want to have it.
At the end of the last time, I believe that was how you grew so massive, unless you... No, that was the large green stone.
Yeah, that was the large green stone.
Yes.
Right. You inhale the redstone.
Yeah.
All right. As you do so, you sprout wings, tails, and your horns grow larger. Your eyes burn with flame, your tongue becomes forked, and your legs grow hairy and hooves, as you're starting to become much more devilish.
Wait, you said wings.
I did.
I'm gonna fly away. I'm gonna take everyone and then just fly away.
A brilliant idea, but you're now too large to fit out the window.
Ah, for fuck's sake!
Now you punch the wall.
Okay, yeah. Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna sniff the last 98 greenstones I have, just to see how big I can make myself.
You're no larger from this distance, but you do feel your muscles bulge and your influence grow. At this point, you're starting to gain the ability of telepathy.
Oh. Wait, can I use it on one of the birds?
Yes, you can. You can use birds.
Nice. I want to take one of the big birds and just let them go backwards and forward into the wall until they punch a hole in the wall or die.
I believe you're mistaking telepathy for mind control.
Yeah, probably. Wait, telepathy, isn't that when you can like move stuff around with your mind?
No, that's telekinesis.
Oh fuck. Then what? Then what do I
talk to the birds?
You
through their minds.
Okay.
And telepathically commune with people by speaking to their mind rather than their ear.
Well, I want to do that to the birds and then see if I can convince them to just go backwards and forwards into the wall.
Well, you establish a telepathic link to the birds, and you start hearing loud shrieking within your skull that causes a ringing headache as you just over and over hear the shrieks of Xenos! Xenos! Xenos!
Okay, I want to stop that right now. Okay, so okay, I'm just gonna punch a hole in the wall.
All right. You punch a hole through the wall, as the stone disperses around where you punch it and slowly starts forming back.
What?
The stone starts forming back after you punch it. But slowly, so you have time.
Wait, so I got through?
Do you want to go through?
Yeah, I want to go through. So I can
once
fly
again,
away.
you deliver a second punch to widen the hole and you leap outside.
Noise.
Now,
Can
give me an
I fit
acrobatics check to see if you immediately somehow learn how to use your wings.
Wait, what did you say I should roll?
An acrobatics check.
An acrobat? Ooh, that's nice. 24.
Hell. Alright, so you managed to fall quite a decent bit, but you managed to pick up the wind and momentum beneath your wings as you start flying upwards. And you are, in fact, at the moment, outside the towers. There's also 7 Soul Shriekers charging toward you.
I'm gonna punch him.
Alright. As the 7 birds go towards you, the 2 first you manage to give a quick left-right hook as they start to wane backwards from the sheer force of your punch. The rest start picking into your arms and chest and starts biting small bits of flesh out of you.
Okay, can I use animal handling to make them stop?
How do you wish to use your animal handling? How do you wish to try to calm them down?
Just to say stop and then just pet them a little bit on the head.
That's not quite enough to tame a beast as they keep pegging into you, slowly biting flesh.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna keep on punching them.
You keep on punching these cursed birds.
Yeah.
And within
You should roll.
a few moments, you have managed to remove these 7 birds from the sky, breaking their necks, snapping their wings, throwing them to the wall, bashing in their skull, tearing out their eyes, and however way you see most fit to brutally dispatch these creatures.
You should have done a giant roar or something to tame them or intimidate them and be their king or something.
Do you think he can actually hear us from in here, or at
No.
least flying around out there?
I know.
I mean, it's a good suggestion. I think he can hear us.
As you're flying, Kodaki, what do you wish to do?
I wanna fly back and get all the others and just fly away into the
wall
sunset.
has regenerated. How do you wish to enter the tower?
And I punched a hole through it.
And the hole is regenerating the time it took you to slay the bird.
Okay, I'm gonna punch a hole again. It worked once, and it's gonna work again.
Actually, technically, the correct word would be mended again. Non-flesh things cannot regenerate, but nonetheless, you once again apply a quick 2 to 3 punches as the wall breaks. Do you do it at the same spot where you left?
No, I do it in another spot.
What other spot do you wish to punch at?
Right beside the first spot.
Right, so you punch a little higher up. You manage to spot the stairs halfway through the hole, and you see both Seek and Tywin a little frightened as the wall suddenly collapsed inwards towards.
What about Leonard?
Leonard seemed to be slowly looking down the stairs, contemplating his existence.
Oh. But I got through, right?
Yes, you have gotten through.
Perfect. Though I'm gonna take everyone and then just leave. And
you grab all your friends in your large arms and you start making your way into the sky and you fly towards the city you can see in the far distance. You rapidly make up pace as you start gathering speed and wind. Your friends being slightly threatened by the wind pressure they receive. And as you get close to the city border, once again, light around you disappears, becomes bright, flesh around you, air becomes cold, and you're standing back in the tower room.
Well, so that didn't work. But what if we do what you just did and then go down to the ground?
Okay,
instead of trying to get away from the tower, just get down to the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch a hole through the floor.
All right, you punch a hole through the floor and you fall to a bit of the stair below, further down.
That wasn't what I meant.
That was what I meant.
Okay.
So what's in here?
There goes either further down or up again. But you have gone past where the wall turned blue.
Okay, so we're one floor down.
Yes.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything.
It's almost pitch black, and you can either walk up or down, or try to crawl up the wall to the main room that you started in. But there doesn't seem to be other floors. Just as far as you can tell at this moment, it just seems to the stairs goes down and down and down and down.
I'm going to crouch, like duck, the entire time, so I'm nowhere near the roof. Get of those spikes.
Very well. Considering that the place spikes would probably come from, you're just broken. So I think you might be safe from the spikes, assuming they're around here.
Can you ask the telestone where we are, Tywin?
Yeah. I take out the telestone from my pocket and just start asking. So, hey, how?
Well, that's not good. I guess he died.
Hello?
Tywin, you were saying something to the stone, and now it looks like you're trying to offer someone a drink. Quickly, that guy, can you just Photoshop a glass into his hand? We have that one meme of that guy in the suit offering you a cheap drink.
Oh no.
It's honestly perfect. Someone quickly screenshot it. I would like this to happen. This would be wonderful.
I already have screenshotted.
Nice.
Give me a cigar and a champagne glass of wine or something. I say champagne glass. How alcohol works.
I'm gonna send it to you.
How to Photoshop.
Should we sing a song of friendship until he comes back? Or we can ask Leonard about his life story.
Absolutely, that's a thing you can do.
Yeah, let's.
Hi, Leonard. So I know we haven't been friends for long, but where did you grow up?
I do not remember anymore.
Oh, what's the earliest thing you remember?
I remember getting turned into this.
Oh, and how long ago was that?
875 years.
That is a lot longer than I've been alive. Kodaki, have you been alive for that long?
No, I didn't know that Leonard has as well. I thought he was around
No,
my
neither
age.
did I.
But how do you look so young,
You look
Leonard?
good for your age.
Thank you.
Which cream do you use?
I secrete ever-present sewage from my pus.
So,
Okay. So what have you been doing here for the past 860 years? Have you made friends?
Mostly self-loathing.
Aww. Don't hate yourself, you're pretty.
I'm in hell because I did something terrible. I regret everything I lived for.
what did you do?
I
But
don't
what?
remember.
You don't remember?
How can you regret something you don't remember?
Because 'cause I suffer for it.
Well, maybe you didn't do anything wrong. Maybe someone's tricking you, and you should learn to, like, make your own way and make your own better life and a happier life.
I'm living as good as I can. At least I'm not on fire anymore.
That
That's
sounds good.
Yeah. That's positive, at least. I'm glad you've taken this big first step as a start.
So, Leonard, what do you want to do right now? What do you think we should do to get out of here?
I'm contemplating whether the hollower is right, and disappearing is better than life.
Well, that's not true. You got us now.
And
Yeah, the hollow.
Hollower has been the worst in weeks.
What? I didn't hear that, sorry.
And ever since you showed up, things have gotten worse.
But they you know what they say. It has to get worse before it get better.
Exactly.
I
I don't
thought
think you should give up.
giving me a gift, and now I'm stuck with the hollow.
You're not stuck. We're gonna get out.
How are you gonna get us out?
Okay. Why are you so?
Standing, staring into the abyss.
Hey, he's back.
Yeah. So yeah, what happened while I was momentarily gone?
Leonard got sentimental.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a sad story now.
Fair.
We all cried together.
Leonard, one last thing. Yes. Leonard, I don't think you should jump up and just disappear. Because the Hollower said that none of our lives mean anything, and even though we are in hell, you mean something to me, Leonard. We're friends now. We're all
as well.
friends, and we all mean something to each other, and that means that life is worth living.
I hear what you're saying, but you people are terrible.
Leonard, I was going to call you Leonard 1 because you are almost better than the first Leonard, but now you're just Leonard 2 because you keep on saying that we're worst.
The other Leonard.
What?
What
Listen.
was the other Leonard like?
Better than you. He was way more happy.
The other Leonard started just trying to throw soul stones at his problems.
Yeah, and got very drunk.
Instead of thinking. So
Say drunk. I would kill for a drink.
Yeah, he would do that too.
Well, when we get out of here, we can all have a drink together.
Behind.
what was that?
What did you say, Leonard?
I said that's something I can get behind. Drinking is the only pleasure left.
Okay. So let's focus on getting out of here so we can all drink together.
Yeah.
Sounds like a decent idea.
Yeah, you gotta stay alive so we can get drunk.
Yeah.
So, would you like to consult the telestone again and hope you don't end up in cryostasis once?
Say he can have a drink too if he comes with us.
Yeah. Well. Hello. Hey. Hello.
Oh,
Oh, you're still there. So we got to a lower floor, but where are we exactly?
congratulations, you've gotten lower.
Thank you. Oh,
How
you can't
Yeah.
hear me.
far down did you get?
I think just a single floor down.
Great. Only 49 left.
Well, that's less than I was expecting, and well, more than I hoped for. So
How much did he
that.
say? How much did he say? So,
49 floors left.
okay, can I just keep on punching the floor to see how far down? To see how far down we can go.
Can I like either stand on the side so that I don't fall down the hole immediately, or stand on top of him?
You can do that.
Okay, because I don't want to fall straight away without seeing what's down there.
Okay, I'm gonna start punching.
Yeah, and I'm still
You go ahead
talking,
and
so
make
I'm
another
just gonna be like, whoa.
As you punch and the stone falls down and obscures your view, you fall down to the floor right below you. There's a blue net that seems to be prepared to catch your.
Net. Okay, I want to fly before I land on it.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay, give me a second. 25.
All right, you manage to fluff. What? No. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Flap your wings. That was the word. Flap your wings just in time to gather air in this very rapid fall towards the net. And you see the stones hit the net. They get cut into small pieces.
Oh, shit.
Did you grab any of the others as you were falling?
Yeah, all of them.
Well, Seek
Two
didn't fall.
of them.
Well, Seek didn't fall.
No, Zeke was already on me. So
Yeah, so
I have 2 hands, so I'm gonna take the others.
yeah, I'll accept that. That works.
Cool.
Do I still have the telestone? Or did I
You
just?
still have the telestone.
Okay, good, because I was just. Oh, well, that would have been a bad thing. But yeah, okay. So thanks, big guy.
You're welcome.
Maybe, just maybe, let's stop punching the floor
But
and
we couldn't go anywhere.
fly to the ground.
So you said start punching the floor and fly to the ground.
No, stop punching the floor. So punch
Yes.
the wall, fly down, and then punch ourselves in again or something.
Pretty sure Tywin just said keep punching the floor and do not fly.
That was pretty much not what I said.
Now I'm gonna start punching the wall.
Right, you go ahead and you punch through the wall, and you're
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly 4 down, so more floors down than just one. Like
Right.
20 floors down. Then
You
punch
fly
my way
20
in again.
floors down, and you are hovering in the air.
What?
You fly 20 floors down, hovering in the air just outside.
Yeah. And then punch my way in again.
Okay, you're into the 20. Wait. You're into the 27th floor.
So what's in here?
There is 2 cat-like statues.
I take the telestone and I see if anything happens with if they react to the stone.
They come to life and look at you.
At one of them.
Oh.
Woof.
Ah. So, Hollower,
Yes.
these cat statues, what do they do?
I suppose they're there to guide you out of here because congratulations, you made it.
Wait, we're not all the way down yet.
How did we make it?
Why don't you ask the statues?
I sense that there's a trap about this.
Yeah. Be careful.
So, what is your purpose?
The statues turn their heads to you, and the one on the right says, "If you give him the stone, he will get you out." The one on the left looks to you and says, "If you give him the stone, he will get you out."
Okay, so which one of you is lying?
Both of them say, "I am."
So one can only tell the truth and the other one can only lie.
Well, if that is the case.
Okay. I want to ask a question. Are you a cat?
Both of them
Statue.
says,
Come on.
"Oh, sorry." Both of them say yes.
For fuck's sake.
So, what can you do?
Both of them say nothing.
So both of you can do nothing. Great.
Well, then they can't get us out. So
Exactly.
should we just punch a hole in the wall again and then fly further down?
I mean, it's worked so far, but
Yeah, let's just be fuck this shit. I'm out.
screw you guys. I'm going home.
Yeah. I want to start punching a hole in the wall.
You punch a hole in the wall.
Yeah, fly like 10 floors down this time.
You fly 10 floors down and you into the 17th room.
I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
Fly 10 floors down, and do you want to enter the 17th room?
Yeah.
Very well. As you enter there, standing beneath two traps, in front of you is a bucket of water.
A bucket of water.
What are the two traps?
How can there be water in hell? Isn't this supposed to be warm? This seems sketchy.
What are the two traps?
You have no idea, but in every other floor, there's been a trap above you and a trap below you.
Because you just said beneath two traps were a bucket of water.
No, I said you are standing between two traps, and in front of you is a bucket of water. But I do understand the confusion there, and I may be able to phrase it better. Also, the whole internet connection microphone thing might be messing a few things up.
Yeah.
Can you lend me the telestone? I want to talk to the big guy.
Yeah, sure. Here.
Thank you. So, Hollower?
Yes?
How did you manage to get water in here? It's hell.
You're at the bucket.
Yeah.
I have my ways.
But I want to know the ways because we could really use some water.
Ask him if it's about. Ask him if it's about the ice bucket challenge.
Is it about the ice bucket challenge? Because we're not on YouTube right now.
I currently missed the "it's time to prank the DM" day or something, because you guys have just been cracking jokes this entire time.
Okay. Is anything gonna happen if we touch the water, Hollower?
Yes. This will be a surprise to you. But when you touch water, your hand gets wet.
That's the whole point of water.
You are truly enlightened.
So I want to turn to Leonard and then be like, you look like you could use you could use some water. Do you wanna try it?
Oh.
I don't know if I trust it.
You can get one greenstone for it. I don't have any more, but
But I do. I have 4 though. So
you have 4, and I know Sig took 15 of mine the last time, so you could probably get 2.
You has spent the entire time telling me to live, and now you want me to test a trap for you.
Who says it's a trap? If it's water, maybe you get purified.
Baby,
I
I too only have one line.
No, you don't, because your name wasn't standing on the whole chalkboard.
They were.
We looked at that.
4 chalkboards, and one of them said Leonard.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe Sig or Tywin? You have 2?
that is true.
Can we test it in a different way though?
Do you want to throw rocks at it?
Throwing rocks at the problems is probably not gonna help.
Yeah.
Works so far.
I would disagree, but yeah.
Can't we just fly further down though?
I mean, it is alluring with water in hell.
But it's just a
Yeah.
trap, so isn't our freedom and our life worth more?
Wait, can we look at the traps to see how they work?
How do you wish
Like
to do
investigate?
so?
Yeah, just look at it. I don't want to touch anything.
Me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Do I have anything in that? Give me some. Uh, 13.
You don't see anything other than a water bucket.
God damn it.
Hmm.
So what should we do?
I vote for not touching it and just flying further down.
We can do that. I have no strong feelings against that or against touching the bucket.
I'm starting to feel kind of sorry for the Hollower because we don't want to play his game. But I only have 1 life left, so
I'd rather not die. His
I'm-
game is made so that we die.
yeah, but
He
I'm gonna.
said that.
Okay,
Okay,
so
okay. If one of you die, I'm gonna fly up and get you, and then we fly down again.
you guys punch a hole through the wall, fly out, and then because I still have 2 lines, and I'll figure out what's going on.
Cool. Let's do it. I'm gonna start punching a hole in the wall.
Once again, you punch your way through the wall and you go outside with Seek, right?
Yeah, with Siga and Leonard.
Well,
I turn towards the bucket and well, I do one last basically to look around to see if there is anything like pressure plates or anything.
give me a perception check.
Yes, I will. Well, that would be a 14.
You don't see anything.
I slowly go towards the bucket of water, like
Very
feeling
well.
my way with my foot in front of me.
All right. And what do you do as you approach the bucket?
Well, does anything happen as I approach the bucket?
Yes, you get closer to the bucket.
Does it smell like water? Wait, I'm not there. Sorry.
Can I just yell through the wall? Take the bucket. We're probably gonna need it.
I go around, so I am on the opposite side of the bucket to the wall that we entered from.
All right, you are now on the opposite side of the wall, on the other side of the bucket.
I take 3-4 steps back.
Very well.
And then I set into a run and grab the bucket and keep running.
All right, you get prepared to run. You leap, you put your hands in the bucket, and as soon as you touch the bucket, you can't move. You are paralyzed.
Can I use telekinesis? Oh, what was it I had?
Telepathy.
Telepathy. Can I use that?
Yes, you can, and you can commune with Tywin's mind.
I want to commute with Tywin's mind, just to ask him what's going on. What's taking you so long?
Well, as soon as I touched the bucket, I froze in place. I cannot move.
A very large, greenish, slimy tentacle comes out of the bucket and starts grabbing your hand.
And apparently there's the Kraken in this bucket.
The Kraken.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna punch a hole in the wall to get in and trying to save him.
All right, so you punch a hole through the wall, and you do see him just on his stomach, holding the bucket, and this somewhat small tentacle is just touching his arm, slowly crawling up.
I shrug my shoulders, but in my mind, so he can basically hear me shrug my shoulders and be
You
like,
can-
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Pictures. So yes, he can see a mental image of you just shrugging your shoulders.
And just saying, yeah, I don't know, man.
Should I punch it or what should I do? It looks like you're having a good time, but I don't know if I should interrupt.
I have no idea what's going on, except that there's a tentacle going up my arm. It's probably gonna try and kill me.
The tentacle is moving your hand into the water.
Okay, punch it.
Kick the bucket away if you can do that.
No, I'm thinking if I touch the bucket, I'm gonna be stuck as well. So I'm gonna punch you to see if I can make you let go of it.
Well, then I don't know, kick my
Just, like,
arm off or something. Because
grab
I still
him
have some
or-
of the stones. So yeah.
Okay, but wait. I'm gonna take your arm and just rip it off your body.
All right.
Yeah, and then just take one of 6 greenstones and make him sniff it, so he can regenerate pretty fast.
So you grab his arm and grab his shoulder and you rip them apart so that his arm has left his socket. As that happens, the tentacle swoops away from him, grabs around his neck and starts pulling his head into the bucket.
See you on the top, and then I just fly out.
And his entire body is pulled into the bucket. At which point you do in fact see the Kraken in a bucket.
And it's a pretty small kraken, or a pretty big bucket.
Not small anymore. As you have been dragged into the bucket, you are in a vast ocean, as the giant kraken eats you, and you will return to the top floor with 1 life left.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up to get him.
I said that wasn't a good idea.
You fly all the way back up, you break the wall, and you pick up Tywin once again.
Yes.
So yeah, had to try. I mean,
Okay, this time I'm gonna fly down to the last floor and just
Alright.
punch my way in.
You fly all the way down to the ground, and you are standing in front of the front door.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch my way in.
punch
Into
the
the front
door.
door?
Just like
Just making sure, are you going through the front door or through a wall?
Through a wall.
go through a wall and then walk out the front door.
Yes.
All right. So you go ahead and you punch through a wall to the right of the front door, entering the last floor, where you see the stairs going up and the front door.
Isn't there
Is
anything
there
else?
anything? Well,
There
yeah.
is nothing else.
There's not. Okay. Seek this.
You should talk to the hollower.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. You can talk to him if you want. Here, have the stone.
Yes, he grabbed
Okay.
the telestone.
Hey, hollow. Guess who it is?
Hello again.
Hello. I just realized that you never asked me what my favorite song was.
That's correct.
So,
That was very intentional.
well, anyway, I don't want any of us to be treated differently than each other, so I feel like I'm just gonna tell you it anyway. It's a song that I wrote myself, actually. It's called When a Little Robin Whispers. It's kind of a long name. I might shorten it later to, like, Little Robin or something. It's pretty nice. Do you want to hear it, or should I just move on?
I think moving on would be in your best interest.
Well, not only my best interest, but we also want to get out of here quite a lot and get back. So I was actually calling you to ask if we've made it out, because we're on the bottom floor, like on the very last ground floor, and we're wondering if there's anything else we should do. Maybe sign a guest book, give you a review, or if you want to stay here or come with us, or we can be friends.
You're in the bottom floor. What's in front of you?
The stairs going up and the front door.
Ah, yes, the front door. Why don't you just walk out the front door?
Well, we made a hole in the wall. We're quite innovative like that.
Right.
But are you saying the way out is through the front door and not our new wall door that we just created?
You can also go ahead and move out the hole in the wall and just walk away.
What if we take you with us?
How are you going to take me with you?
Well, I'll carry the stone in my pocket.
I feel the need to clarify once again that I am not inside the stone. It's a telestone.
I mean, I know you keep saying that, but it's difficult to believe when your voice is coming from a stone, and we just saw a big fish in a bucket, so I'm sure you can fit in the stone. You're like a snail. Do you mind if I write a song about you? Hollow the snail, who lives in a stone.
No, I frankly don't think it is possible for me to care any less.
can you describe what the way out of this place looks like?
Of course, it is a wooden door made of 5 planks metal doorknob.
Can I see if that's the front door that we're looking at?
It describes the door pretty alright. It's very simple. It isn't as grand or as interesting as you had imagined. It is just a wooden door, circular, with a iron doorknob.
Okay. Now, Hollow, you wouldn't lie to us, would you?
Me? Tell a lie? I would never.
Good, because friends don't lie to each other. And I've told you a whole lot about me, and you've talked to me about your favorite songs and how you live in a stone and how you like silence and contradictory values. But I've enjoyed our time together. So I feel like this is a memory that I'm going to cherish when I get out of here and go back to all my other friends. But you'll always be somewhere in my heart, even if you're not here physically, but only in the stone. Maybe I'll keep the stone.
If you enjoy it so much, why don't you go on back to the first floor and draw me another pretty picture?
Did you like my picture?
Oh yes, it was wonderful.
Aw, that's very sweet of you. I'll draw you a quick goodbye picture on my way out. And then once we get out, I'll draw you pictures of the outside world so you can see it, because you probably can't see the outside world from inside your stone.
Yes, Kodaki, I see you raising your finger. You're also currently muted.
Oh. Seek, what is he saying?
He's saying that the way out is to walk through the front door, or just walk through our own hole that we made and just walk away. But I'm worried it's another trap.
I heard you talking about the picture you draw.
Yeah, he liked my picture.
Yeah, but how could he see
he's
it?
warming up.
How could he see it if he's not here?
Through the stone? I mean,
Wait,
he lives in the stone.
Is it like a FaceTime stone?
I don't know. Hey, Hollow, how many fingers am I holding up?
Well, obviously, it's like every other stone you have had this far in this storyline, which it goes to someone's face.
Hollow?
Seek, I cannot see how many fingers you're holding up. I am not there.
But if you can't see how many fingers I was holding up, how do you know I made a good drawing?
Because I am there.
You're in the top? Oh, I can't hear anything, so...
Kodaki, he said he likes my drawing because he's there. Is he someone that we've been ignoring? I don't want to ignore a possible friend.
Wait, is he Leonard? Because Leonard is the only one other than us there. I saw.
Hollow, is your real name Leonard?
Yes, of course. I was with you the moment you met Leonard, and I've been with you all along, accompanying you on your journey for friendship and other bonds.
Aww. Guys, Hollow said that he is actually Leonard.
I turn towards Leonard and ask, so Leonard, is your real name the Hollower?
No, unless you change it again. He said I'm Leonard.
Yeah, thank you.
But the Hollower also said that he was a man of many names. And Leonard is too.
That's true.
He's both Leonard 1 and Leonard 2.
Hollow Leonard, you're confusing me.
Which one?
Hollow Leonard. Not
How
Leonard.
the confusing one.
No,
not
not you,
you.
Leonard, but Hollow Leonard. Leonard that lives in a stone.
We're just walking around calling everyone Leonard.
Yes.
Listen, man, if you would kindly rename the stream to Dystopia Live, The Hunt for Leonard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dystopia and the Hunt for Leonard.
Yeah, we miss Leonard. So now everyone's Leonard.
Yes. Do we dare
I
walk out the
walk
door?
towards the door.
Wait, let's Zeke do it. He has one life left.
Well,
We can
more
also
than
just walk
one
out the
life left.
hole.
Can I go up?
I mean, we landed.
I want to go up the stairs to just see what's up there.
Kodaki, why would you go up the stairs?
As you start moving up the
He's
stairs,
probably trapped.
I just want to see.
as you start moving up the stairs, as you walk upwards to the first window that you've seen in a while, you quickly find there's a small hole in the wall to your right. And as you approach it and walk by it, it starts sucking you into the tiny hole and crushing you, as we have lost Kodaki.
What? Can I throw Leonard in first? So
Stop trying to kill everyone around you.
I do not do retcons. I am sorry to tell you, Stefan, but you have died.
So.
What?
He disappeared. So, I guess it's just the three of us then.
What?
I think you should try the door. Because I think that it would be cheating to go through the hole in the wall and walk out of here. But you have 2 lines left. I have 1.
Okay. I'll take Hollow Leonard in the stone, and I will walk out the front door.
As you grab the doorknob, you are shocked by electricity equal to 3 lightning bolts, and you are teleported back to the top and have lost a life.
God fucking.
Oh.
Oh, I am the ghost of Kodaki.
I am starting to wonder if I may have been too cruel in this dungeon design.
I walk through the wall and look up.
All right. You look upwards and you see blackened skies.
I call as loudly as I can to Zeke to see if he can hear me.
With the
Can I hear
distance,
him?
you cannot hear time when screaming from the bottom.
Oh.
So I sit down back against the tower, just thinking, so what am I going to do now?
Can I start walking down through the holes that we've made, but really carefully, not touching anything and not getting too close to any walls or roofs or anything?
Just a moment. Just needed to respond to a very, very good question. You start making your way down. You know what the first trap is from your initial fall out of the side of the wall. How do you wish to avoid?
What can I see at the moment?
At the moment, you can see about 3 meters in front of you. As you get close, you can start to give me a perception check, actually.
Okay. My first roll of the night. Let's go. Hey, 22.
22. As you look to the wall, you do notice that the writing on it seems to change around a certain point, going from higher up than you can currently see. I thought you can see the roof. It goes up to the roof and down to the floor on the side of the wall. And that is probably roughly where the blue light begun. So if you pass that, you'll get pushed out the side of the tower, and you need to somehow avoid it.
Okay. How much space is there so I can just try and like squeeze around it? I'm not too big.
You can. It's about 1.5 meters wide, the staircase. You could go up against the wall on the other side instead of the inner wall.
I'll try that, but like being super careful, you know, like double checking each step before I step down on it.
All right, waving in front of you and taking a step at a time as you are crawling and leaning up against the wall. As you approach the threshold of the strange writing, the wall turns blue, and you feel the wall behind you start to tear itself apart to open.
Can I just run further down the stairs?
Further down the stairs?
Am I going up or down? I'm very confused.
You are going down from the top room.
Yeah.
All right. So
and the walls on either side are turning blue.
No, the wall you're leaning against, where there was no writing, that wall is opening up, making space. The other one is turning blue.
Is it like opening so I fall out the side, or can I just keep walking forward to get out?
It is opening, so like the first time the blue wall will shove you out the side and you will fall to your death.
Oh. Can I just try and run away from it downwards?
All right, so you go ahead and run downwards. You quickly make your way past, and as you approach further inwards where the wall is blue, the shining light gets brighter and it gives you a shove out the side of the tower and you are falling.
Can I see her falling down?
As you wait about roughly a minute, you start seeing something fall from the clouds down towards the ground.
I quickly take out the 4 green stones that I have and inhale them.
You grow larger and your muscles bulge, but not by a lot, just roughly 5 centimeters taller.
I tense up every muscle in my legs as I crouch down, and I try to jump as high as I can.
All right. So with this, with your focus and your soul stones, I believe this is the first time where someone managed to figure out how to cast your spells from the secret list I have for the very people. You go ahead and you cast Jump as you leap far into the air and manage to grab hold of Zeke. And now you're both plummeting, but you have hold of him.
Can I use the powers of the soul stones to like dampen the fall? So instead it feels more like, well, falling like a feather.
Give me an occult check, aka Arcana.
I have Arcana +2, so yeah. That would be a 22.
lot more than you needed. So as you're falling, approaching the ground rapidly, your mind is racing through as you realize this could be your inevitable demise. And you just go through your pockets and find the 2 pairs of feathers. And you take 1 inhale, 2, 3, and you blow into the feathers that engulf them in your hand as they fly beneath you and seek like flying carpets, and you're slowly falling down on top of them.
So that worked.
Wow. Tywin,
I have
when
no idea
did
what
that
I just
happen?
did. I have no idea. I inhaled the green stones. I tried to jump, and I apparently jumped high enough to catch you, and then I just, well, basically panic-thinked, and it worked.
As this moment is happening, I think this is a good time for a break.
Nice.
Nice.
So, all dear audience members who are still here, there is an option to support us by mobile pay. There's a Patreon, it's all visible on the screen. There's a merch store, so you can support and fund Dystopia through this time, which is why we are live streaming this very lovely show with my lovely talented players to try to entertain you through these times, giving a glimmer of hope until you can luckily get terrified once again when September ends. And I'm not referring to the song.
But please wake me up, though.
So we'll be back in 20 minutes at exactly 9:26. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the fun ride where one participant, maybe two, have fallen off the ride. But you know what? The ride keeps going. This train doesn't stop. We have no brakes, and we have two people alive who is willing to endure. Before we continue our tale of the survival in hell, or the attempt at it, I would like to remind you, yes, you sitting and watching this screen, that you can support Dystopia by the mobile pay link on the screen, or the merch store, or the Patreon. That way you can keep Dystopia alive, so that you can still come in September and watch the haunted house. Now, with that out the way, let's continue with my haunted house, the Tower of Avern. As we have two of you sitting out in front of the tower after having drifted down by feathers. In the meantime, in a shocking moment, things are changing. As you had lost your soul, Kodaki, and had become truly nothingness, there is nothing for you anymore. There is no hell.
Oh,
There is no heaven. There's no light. There's no lack of light. There is no thought. There is just nothing.
wait, so I'm in limbo.
But as you are there, you feel a hand grab your arm and pull you towards something as you're drifting away. And the last thing you hear before you reopen your eyes is, "Don't fail me." As you are back to the top of the tower with one line, you see Seek's board have one line. You see Tywin's board with one line. You see Leonard's board empty.
Oh. Do I still have my powers?
Nope.
Ah, for fuck's sake! Wait, is there anyone here?
So,
Am I still on the second floor? Or where am I?
50th floor, the very top.
Okay. So is there anyone else here?
Nope.
And how the fuck am I supposed to get anywhere that I don't have any stones?
Well, obviously, you have to walk down, figure out each of the 50 traps, and then try to get out the front door without dying. When you think about it, all you have to do is walk down the stairs and open a door. I think this is a very simple puzzle.
Yeah, but last time
He died.
he noped out of
He
there.
wasn't having any of that.
the last time I walked down the stairs, I got yeeted out. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Same.
You tried not getting yeeted out.
Not getting yeeted out.
Do I have any of the feathers left?
I did try.
If I recall correctly, you had 3, which means you have a single feather left.
Nice. Yeah. And
So do you want to use it for anything?
no, I'm just checking.
Okay.
There wouldn't be a reason to use it right away.
Okay. Is there still a hole in the floor that I punched the last time?
No, it's been patched back up.
Do I still have power? Do I still have powerful punches?
You want to punch the floor?
Yeah, I want to try it. Why
Right.
the fuck not?
You rear your massive fist up above your head and you punch her towards down the floor, and you break about 3 of your fingers.
Ah, fuck's sake. Ow. So
With all your might into a stone floor, thinking, yeah, this is gonna work.
worked the last time.
But it's not to say that it was a bad idea, it's to say how much your hand hurts right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look around to see if there's any way, weird doors in this place, in the walls or anything?
As far as you can tell, there are the chalkboards. There is the table. There's the window, and then there's the stairway down.
Wait, I want to see if I can move the chalkboard to see if there's anything behind it.
All right, you grab the chalkboard and you move it, and your hand passes through it once your fingers are behind it.
I'm gonna go through.
All right. So you put your fingers to the wall and put your fingers behind it. You place your head to the chalkboard, and your head bonks into the chalkboard. Apparently, the chalkboard is only something you can pass through from behind the chalkboard. So one side is solid, the other side is ethereal.
Okay, then I want to move it all. Can I just throw it away from the wall so I can get behind it?
You try pushing your hand against the front to try to slide it, and you can slide it.
Perfect though.
Where
So
do
what
you
do I
want to slide?
what do I see?
Behind the board?
Yeah.
Right, behind the board as you move it, you see a wall.
Okay.
Would you like to punch the wall?
No, I want to grab the wall just to see if it's getting through. My fingers hurt, so.
Right, so you go ahead and you extend your hand outwards, fingers clenched around the stone of the wall. And you try to push it, and it moves slightly. But he will never know that because he just left.
No, I'm here. So I wanna push on the wall to see if I can get anywhere.
You push the brick, and it moves further into the wall and becomes hard to grasp.
How far can I push it down? Push it away?
Roughly about 3 centimeters, you can push it further into the wall, and then it stops.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna punch it with the other hand that it didn't break.
Very well. So once again, you focus on your strength, and you put your hand further to the wall as you punch it. You've now broken 2 more fingers.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Wait, you said there was a table.
It is in fact a table.
Okay, I'm gonna take the table and throw it out, into the wall.
All right. You take up the table, you put it above your head, and you throw it to the wall. One of your legs break off the table.
What? So that didn't do anything to the brakes?
The bricks are still there, but the wooden table has lost 1 leg.
I'm sorry for that. Okay, I'm gonna search around to see if I can get through anywhere.
All
Because
right.
it seems like there is something behind these bricks.
All right.
Just to see.
Go ahead and an investigation check.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
investigation. I got 19.
Did everyone see Tywin just then?
What?
I've seen that before. Where he has a cup in his hand. I've seen it somewhere. Never mind. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm really terrible at it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. What the fuck?
There you go. That's the one.
Oh, now I get it.
While he's doing the whole investigation thing, we are sitting down there, and I ask Zeke, what do you think we should do now?
I'm not sure. Wait, are we sitting on grass outside of the tower?
No, you are sitting on burned and charred rock that's still red from the sheer heat emanating beneath.
I guess grass was hopeful thinking. How far can we see? Like, is it just a nice path that goes down to a city, or does it like drop off as a cliff, or like what?
You can see as far as your eyes allow you, and you can in fact see the not entirely clear. There are craters around us. This is a blasted wasteland where something has collided with it multiple times, making these small to massive craters. But you can see the city, and you can walk towards it.
I could see what? I didn't hear the very end.
Oh, sorry. You can in fact see the city, and you can walk towards it. You can also go towards the river.
So what should we do? I mean,
Pardon? What?
what
Sorry,
should
my
we
internet's
do?
really bad. I can barely hear what people are saying.
Okay, what should we do? Because I mean, Leonard's gone. Kodaki's gone. What should we do?
Yeah. I don't. Can you do any more of that cool, like, magic stuff?
I don't think I could do more right now. I mean, I don't have any. I have one of the feathers left. You have a lot of stones, right?
Yeah, you can have mine if you want. It's not like I can do any magic. I don't think I'd be very good at it.
Well, I didn't think I could do anything, and I jumped up like almost 25 stories and caught you. So I don't think it has anything to do with how well you do it. I think it's about how willing you are to do it. I don't know.
What?
I mean, I don't know. Well, again, I jumped almost 25 stories and caught you in the air. So, and I didn't know I could do that. So I guess it's about trying more than knowing.
Yeah, I guess. Not quite sure what I could do, though. I don't know what would help. You can, like, try and think about... What? You go.
I'm just trying to be funny again. I'm doing terrible at it.
Oh.
The terrible trying was that nobody heard what you said. So
I just sung the Peter Pan song of "Think of the best thing you know." That's how you do magic, according to Peter Pan. Actually, I think we might get copyright by Disney for me doing that. So I'm sorry, Dystopia. That's my bad.
Should be fair use though.
So yeah, I mean we can stay here for a little while longer and figure it out.
Yeah. We can sit here and see if anything comes towards us.
That's a good idea.
If there's any, like, rocks... Oh, okay.
Kodaki.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, I got 19 in the investigation. By the way.
Excellent. So you start feeling the walls around the room, trying to feel each of them. You don't find any loose bricks, but you do find that at some point there is a cloth hanging outside between some of the bricks.
Yeah, I want to pull on the clock.
You pull on the cloth and it opens a door into the wall.
I go through.
You head on through, and there is apparently a system where you cannot stand normally in there. You must be stomach to one wall and back to another wall and walk sideways. It's very claustrophobic, but you can fit in here. You couldn't do that before with your size.
Okay, I want to do that.
All right, you clamber into the wall. It's dark. It's wet. You hear dripping. You hear small mice and things scurrying around.
Nice. Okay. Well, how far down can I go?
You start making your way around inside of this wall, and eventually you get to the window that is in that room. It seems to go all the way around, and there doesn't seem to be a way to go down it.
What? I didn't hear you.
There isn't a way from within here to head downward. You do manage to crawl inside the wall, through the room, around, and towards the window.
I want to look down the window, just look out the window, just to see what I can see.
You can only look out the window. As the side of the window where the opening is, there's of course stone where you are, as you are physically inside the wall. You do have managed to spot that inside one of the stones where the window, where you know the window is, one of the stones has a needle going through it that is pierced through, made of black iron.
Pull on the needle.
All right, you pull on the needle, and you now have a needle of black iron.
So I wanna search to see if there's anything else I can do in here.
All right, you search around, still using the investigation check that you had rolled, and you don't seem to find much else. Not that moving is any easy in here, but you managed to grab the needle. Here becomes the very difficult part. There's not enough space for you to turn your head without trying to break your nose.
Okay, I break my nose just to see.
Very well. You go ahead and you try to turn your head. You feel the bones being squished. You feel the blood running to your face. You can feel your own veins bulging, the sweat building. As you start hearing the first snap of your nose, and you feel the blood trickling down. As you manage to turn your head around, quite squished, dust splattered around, cobwebs and blood fill your face and your mouth. But you have to turn your head around, and you can head back the other way. You could also just have gone, backwards without looking, but instead you chose to break your nose.
Yeah, I got to see if there's anything there. So yeah, I'm going backwards, I guess.
All right, you go ahead and move backwards throughout this strange place, and you get all the way back into the room, out the wall cloth, and you put it back into place. And you're back to the main room that you all started in.
Yeah. So I want to see if I can do anything with this black needle I have.
Very well. What do you wish to do with the black needle that you have?
See if I can put it in the wall anywhere to make it a doorknob or anything. I don't know.
All right, you try to look around. You once again return to the loose stone that you had moved a few centimeters into the wall, and you can place the needle just beneath it where the needle sticks out of the wall.
I'm gonna just take it out, I guess. Just pop it out of the wall.
What, the needle or?
No, the brick.
Yeah, all right. You use the needle to pry at the brick, and you do get the brick and the needle out.
Cool. Is there anything there?
There is the weird wallway that you were just crawling inside.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm going down the stairs, I guess.
All right, you start going down the stairs. Give me a perception check.
Okay. 17.
17. You do look around the inner wall, and you do manage to see the writing change. Again, not in the language that you can understand, but you notice roughly where the writing is changing. It's where you could recognize the wall was shining blue the first time when you got thrown out the side of the tower.
Yeah. So it's not glowing blue? What?
Not at the moment, because you're just looking at it.
Oh well, then I'm gonna see how far down I can go.
As you start passing it, the blue glow begins and the walls start to disassemble.
Ah, my fucking god. Can I stick my needle in to the wall so I can just hold on to it?
To the wall where it's shining blue.
No, the other one, I guess.
The other one is disassembling itself, becoming an open.
Okay, then the blue wall.
All right, you put the needle to the blue wall, and the blue glow stops.
Oh. I guess I'm gonna keep on going.
All right, you keep on going. Take a few more steps down, and keeping with the same perception check, there is a small threat at your feet.
Oh, Fred.
The small thread is taught from wall to wall and connects to both.
I'm gonna go like James Bond and just whittle my way in, just through it, so I don't get.
Go ahead and you
Yeah.
lift the leg above the thread, and you go down towards further down towards the stairs. At this point, you see a blue net that seems to block your path.
I still have my black needle.
You do have your black needle.
I'm gonna see if I can make it disappear, just into the net, I guess.
Right? So you put the needle to the net, and nothing happens.
Ah, goddammit. Okay. How much space do I have to move around in?
Backwards, going forward would mean touching the net. And you
Oh,
saw what
shit.
happened to the stones that did that. The
Okay,
net is
can I-
blocking the hallway. It is going from a rooftop to floor in front of you, so it's going at an angle. You could try to limbo dance to it, but there's no way to go under it.
Wait, you said I could limbo dance, but I can't go under it?
Yeah, because it's going from the roof above your head and it's going in an angle down towards the floor.
Oh well, I guess I'm gonna limbo through it.
You not go underneath it, but you can limbo to get close to it, to get close to where it meets the floor. But there isn't a point that is. There isn't a hole in the net that is large enough for you to fit anything through, except maybe a pinky.
I'm gonna check the walls to see if I can go anywhere else.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. 19.
19. As you
Yeah.
take a moment and inspect the net, it is made in a writing, and you almost can follow a gray thread among the bright blue that starts from center and goes out towards the wall. And it seems to follow what would be the fifth line from rooftop downwards, going towards your left-hand side wall.
Okay. Can I take it? Just touch that with my black needle to see if I can, break it or anything.
As you touch the gray thread with your black needle, the thread attaches itself to the needle and the net disappears.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm just keep on walking though.
You get on further down, and at this point, you see these small holes of glowing red in the wall.
Going wet in the wall.
Yes, there are 5 holes at random heights where there's a small circle indent, and you see what looks like flowing magma on the inside of the wall and these holes. The magma's not coming out of the holes, but you probably imagine they might.
Okay, my black needle has saved me before, so I'm gonna search to see if there's any way I can put my black needle to make all of this go away.
Give me an investigation check.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Investigation. 14.
14. As far as you can tell, you can't see any sort of runes or sigils around for you to touch with the needle.
Okay, so can I just keep on poking the walls with my black needle to see if anything's gonna happen?
Absolutely. You poke the wall with the needle at a few places and you keep poking around, looking around, trying not to get close to any of the red circles. And you don't know if anything happened. Nothing has changed. But there's also nothing immediately blocking your path.
Okay. So, how wide is the space where they are? Can I just, like, jump in the middle of all these holes and then just get out on the other side.
Can in fact do an elaborate Mission Impossible dance routine to try to get through them. But for that, I'm going to need you to roll me an acrobatics check or athletics, depending on your preference.
Athletics. No. Acrobatics. 23.
Christ. I gotta ask, because your rolls so far have been pretty alright. Are you cheating?
No, I can send you a screenshot if you want.
Alright, just testing. I do believe your word in front of 1,000 people watching the stream.
1,000, okay.
You start preparing as the first one is quite up high, so you duck beneath. The next one, you have to do a roll into a leap roll. So leap forward and you roll down doing a shoulder roll, and you stop in front of the next one to jump up doing a cartwheel, and you manage to get past all 5 of them. And as you got close to any of them, they made a straight line of lava and magma that seems completely solid, which you imagine would have probably burned through most of your body. But you've made it past it, approaching the next hurdle.
I'll just keep on going.
All right. As you approach the next bit, there is a small kitten sitting on the stairs.
A kitten?
A kitten.
Why the fuck is there a kitten in hell?
Why was there a bucket of water in hell?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Why was there statues of cats in this room? Why is there magma inside the wall? I wonder if this is an elaborate trap.
Okay,
It's the kitten question.
People gonna hate me for this one, but I'm gonna poke the kitten with my black needle.
All right. As the needle touches the cat grows to fill the room and starts to bite towards you.
Oh, can I use animal handling to make it my friend?
Even an animal handling check after you just stab the kitten.
Yeah. I have to do something.
Go on ahead and give me an animal handling check. The difficulty is going to be pretty steep considering it's already angry with
I got 11.
an 11. The
Yeah.
cat seems weird towards you, scratching in your direction. It managed to get a single scratch towards your chest and you are bleeding and hurt. You have to either run away or find some way to return it to its original form.
It's okay. I'm gonna have a look at the kitty to see if I can see anything, anywhere I can poke the needle in to make it the original size. Maybe.
Around the kitten, this yellow kitten with orange stripes on it, has become this massive hulking beast with muscly arms and large claws. The only thing that didn't change in it is the fact that it has a red ribbon around it with a gold necklace.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can take the necklace, the ribbon off of it.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
It's one of the good ones. 22.
Cat swings its claw towards you. You just manage to dodge to the side. As you clamber onto its arms, it rears up and you take the gold part of the ribbon off. You have 1 gold coin and the kitten returns to kitten form.
Nice. So, can I just walk through it now?
Walk past the kitten.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the kitten.
All right. The next thing you see is there is a picture on the side of the wall that looks like a wave.
A whale.
A wave of water.
Oh.
Blue ocean water, white foam.
Okay. I'm gonna throw the gold coin at the picture.
All right. The gold coin strikes the picture and then falls off the picture and going down the stairs. Ding, 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 rolling on down.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna poke the picture with my black needle.
Poke the picture with the black needle.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
What?
Nothing happens.
Didn't it break the picture?
Nope. Nothing.
Okay, so can I take the picture off the wall?
Take the picture off the wall, and you're now holding the picture.
Cool. Then I'm just gonna go with the picture, I guess.
You go with the picture onto the next thing. Was it a distraction? Is the picture important? Who will never know?
I love the fact that we tried so hard to not do the puzzles, and Kodaki ends up just having to go puzzle one by one.
Yeah.
Wondering, has anyone kept count? Because I have lost count.
Yeah, I think it's
He's
49. I'm at now.
no. If you started at 50, you would be at 43 at this point.
43. Thank you. If you would kindly keep count for me, that would be lovely.
Yes.
I'm at 43.
Kodaki, only you would want to cheat. Tommy is a respectable man that I can trust.
I didn't want to cheat. Hey, it was him who wanted to fly down all the way, all the time. Just saying. Just saying.
Remember when you decided to fly with everyone towards the city?
No, I can't really remember.
Pretty fair. But yeah, you ended up back in the room for some strange reason. So maybe you have to leave in a specific way, not just fly away or skip rooms.
It worked for them. But okay, what am I coming to now?
Right. Now you're coming to a thread hanging from the ceiling. Just
Thread.
a singular black thread that seems to wave about.
Is there anything on the thread?
But as far as you can tell, this goes up.
So there's not any spiders in the thread.
Not as far as you can see.
I'm gonna grab onto the thread, I guess, with only one of my hands.
You grab onto the thread, and the thread is now stuck to your hand.
Okay. So can I pull it down?
You pull the thread down, and the thread is still stuck to your hand.
Okay, I'm what is it called in English? But I'm gonna try to wipe it off onto the picture.
All right, you touch the picture, and a giant ocean wave hits you and starts throwing you down the stairs. You now have to try to swim and avoid the traps.
Wait, what?
If anything touches or goes in front of the picture, the wave goes out of the picture and throws anything down the stairs.
Well, I guess I'm going fast down now. Just swim my way down.
Yes, you are thrown your way down, and as you are thrown down, you see a couple of places, and you see the water starts pushing various pressure plates on the way down as you're swimming, and a pair of swords come swinging out the side of the wall, ready to serrate you, like you going through a nice blend.
For fuck's sake. I'm gonna take my black needle, just going yeeting all of the swords away.
All right. As you get close to the source of the black needle in front of you, the black needle touches one blade and your face goes into the rest.
What did you say?
The needle touches a single blade and your face goes into the rest. You have been significantly cut in the face as the wave is flowing against the wall, giving you a good smack on the head, and you fall down. You are bleeding heavily, and you continue to bleed. And for some reason, you don't seem to be able to regenerate from those cuts, and you don't know how long until that bleeding is going to become a problem. But
So I cannot use survival to see if I can do anything about it.
do you have anything to stop the bleeding?
I guess I have clothes on to try.
Right. What are you going to do with said clothes that you have on?
I'm gonna rip it off and just tear it into pieces and put it around all my scars, I guess.
All right, go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Medicine. 14.
14. All right,
Yeah.
you managed to rip a few threads off as you now have a nice midriff looking like you're on the way to a punk rave party. But putting them around your face, most around your mouth and cheeks to stop the bleeding around beneath your eyes and through your chin, You have stopped the bleeding, and you seem to be all right as you get up as the water has continued down the stairs to who knows where. And you're standing in front as you look up what a nice, somewhat pale blue-skinned woman, naked bosom, attractive eyes, which are pitch black, long white hair, long nails, and her bottom is that of a spider.
Wait, how far did the water take me down?
Entirely sure, but for the sake of Tommy, it took him 2 rooms down.
I'm gonna ask her if she's the hollower.
I am not. Have you brought me a gift?
Yeah, I have. Didn't you see all the water?
I don't think the water was for me.
I also throw a golden coin down here to you.
Well, where's the coin?
Yeah, I threw it down. You couldn't catch it. It's not my fault.
Well, I'm afraid it is my fault that you can't go on. Oh, he left. No mind. He got out.
So, as I was saying, it's not my fault. It's yours.
Well, you're responsible for bringing gift.
Yeah, and you're responsible for not catching the gift.
You know, little man, I don't like your attitude.
Hey, wait. Who are you calling little? You have a body of a spider. I can literally crush you with my feet.
And you have the body of someone very handsome and delicate.
Thank you. So, are you going to take me down, or then we can go on a date?
Starts getting closer to you, embracing her arms around you.
Wait. Did she say yes to the date, or no?
She didn't say anything. She's just hugging you at the moment.
Hugging me.
Hugging you.
Yeah, I didn't go for that. So I'm gonna poke her with my black needle.
You do so, and you feel you'll hit her, and nothing happens. She puts her teeth into your neck, and I would
No.
like you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
And what did you say?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Okay. 9.
You become paralyzed, and you slowly get eaten alive.
Are you serious?
I am. You die once again, Kodak.
Can I poke her from the inside?
I'm pretty sure once you are inside, you are dead.
That depends. If she swallows me, then it's gonna take a little bit of time.
Oh, don't worry. She swallowed.
Oh, then maybe I am a little bit alive in there.
Well, you of course choose beforehand, one bite at a time.
But you are also paralyzed, so...
Yeah, but for how long?
For a rough 3 minutes it takes for you to die of the sheer pain and bleeding as you just take small bites out of your stomach.
Okay.
But you did a good job. You got pretty far until you forgot that you picked up a web for a spider.
I poked her with the web. It was on the black needle.
You said you poked up the needle. You didn't specify you used the web.
I just said the web was on the needle. I didn't think I had to say that.
The needle used the stabbing end, and you need to offer it. Putting it into her isn't offering.
Yeah, it's an offering inside.
I never heard anyone say, "Hey, I give you a new kitchen knife. It's in your stomach." Makes loads of sense.
I'm just saying, someone probably would say that, but they have to be insane. But yeah.
True, I've met my fair share of crazy people.
So,
I should know. I'm one of them.
So am I a ghost now, or am I just inside of her? Just can I overtake her and then just become her?
If it makes you happy, then you can, in your last moment, think that you have finally become the Spider Woman you dreamed to be.
It's perfect.
During this escapade, Zeke, Tywin, how are you doing?
Yeah. try go?
I don't know.
I mean, we can't sit here forever. Technically, we can, and then someone will come get us. I don't know, get judged or something.
I don't know if it's just me, but you're very quiet for some reason, Tywin.
I didn't hear any of that.
Okay, wait. Is this helping at all?
No, it isn't helping. Tech boy, can you use your superpowers to technologically fix this?
Tech boy.
Did it help?
Okay, just shout.
Did it help? Doesn't
Well,
help.
yes, the shouting does.
I could,
actually.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do something different instead then.
How about this?
Much
Good.
better.
It's the headset. I think the headset lost power. So, well, should we go or? Because I mean, we can't stay here, can we? Should we?
I mean, we could just start walking, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really see the other option.
No, exactly. I mean, no matter what, we're not gonna get away from here unless we try and do something.
Yeah.
So,
Because if we can't open the door, then we can't exactly get out. I kind of want to try opening the door from the outside in, the front door, but I'm worried the same thing will happen.
yeah, and then you're gonna be like dead, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see if we get away from it, because technically we did win.
Well, I mean, we made it to the bottom floor, and then we made our own door, and then walked out of the door. So in a way, we did get all the way down to the bottom and walk out. So if we walked out the front door, then we would also come out to this. So I don't know if that's just what it is.
I hope that whoever made this game, the follower, doesn't go too much into semantics, because yeah, that would be a problem.
Yeah. Should we just start walking? You can pick a direction and I'll follow.
I think we should go towards the city for now.
Okay.
Very
So, yeah.
well. You two both start taking a walk towards the city, and you do end up walking for about half an hour to 40 minutes, marching towards the city as you slowly approach it, until you find yourself once again pulled through the same darkness, then bright light swirling around you, then cold air to your skin, and you're back in the top of the tower.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we should get a different approach. I start to, well, look around to see if anything is different.
The chalkboards are moved around, and both Kordaki and Leonard have no lines next to or on their chalkboards.
Is it only Kodaki's chalkboard that has been?
Kodaki's chalkboard has been moved, and there's also a needle stuck to it.
I go take the needle.
You grab the needle.
Is it a black needle?
It is, in fact, a black needle.
Okay, so
There is a note attached to it.
I read the note.
The note offers the needle is a key to some traps, but alternatively, you can scratch a line into the chalkboard and bring your friend back but lose the needle.
So, what do you think we should do? Because I know what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
Well, it wouldn't be a victory if we got up here without.
Yeah. And didn't it say the key to some traps? I mean, to be fair, we probably won't make it through 49 floors of traps.
I don't know. I just I think we should bring him back, right?
Yeah, me too. At least we'll all die together.
That is a very beautiful and ignorant thought, but yeah, definitely. And I use the needle to scratch a line.
As you scratch the line, you feel, Kodaki, as you once again fade away to nothingness, a line go through your heart, as you can almost see the needle go through your chest. And suddenly you're standing back in the room, but you can feel that underneath your shirt there is a scar where your heart used to be. But you are alive, and you have a line.
Kill them, bitches!
Hi.
Hello.
And I don't know.
So what happened?
I don't know how the rules are for these stories, but I think this would be a pretty good point to call an end to today, in the hopes that our special guests next week get to play without everyone killing themselves.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope all my fun and fun-loving players, maybe slightly masochistic at this point, enjoyed today's game and challenges. I hope you, the audience, enjoyed viewing it, listening to it, or however you chose to enjoy it. I hope you find it in your heart to support Dystopia through either the mobile pay number on the screen, the Patreon available that you can also see on the screen, and lastly, our merch store, where we have, as the kids would say, cool merch. It's also worth noting, which I forgot previously, that a part of the amount spent on the merch goes to charity, which is very nice. But
Yes.
I have been Martin, your ever-friendly neighborhood dungeon master, who not at all ever planned despair or murder. And these are my players who will each introduce themselves, shout out themselves if they so desire, and say their goodbye.
Yes. I'm still Zeke. I'm much more upset, Zeke, at the moment. I'm very bothered. I don't like towers anymore. I hope to survive till next time. Please wish me luck.
I'm Tywin. I have suddenly discovered magic, which is going to be fun. And I'll see you guys next time.
And I recently discovered that I think I'm unkillable. So yeah.
Oh, the hubris, man,
I
the
ha-
hubris.
I have the answers. I know what life after death is. It's just still living. It's just still living.
I thank all our viewers for watching along tonight, and I hope you'll watch along again next week. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Hey,
Bye.
boy.
Hey.
Hey, hey.